So I stopped watching The Breakfast Club a while ago because of their biasness. If it's not a word, oh well. But anyway, I noticed that Carlos King shared his interview either on his Instagram or YouTube. So I ended up watching it and, it was really good. He dropped so many gems. Advice, information, tea. And he talked about how he worked his way up in the industry, starting as a PA, which is a production assistant, then as a AP, which is a associate producer, and eventually becoming an executive producer with his own production company. So his journey is very inspiring. I'm not going to recap everything because y'all need to go watch it for yourself. But a couple things that stood out to me was when he talked about being betrayed. And he shared how some of his mentors, the people that he looked up to, stabbed him in the back. When he got offered a promotion to executive producer, he went to his mentors for advice. And instead, they went behind his back and talked to his boss, saying that he didn't deserve that promotion. This was his first real taste of betrayal from people he respected. Then he said something powerful, and I'm paraphrasing. He basically said, people want you to do well, just not better than them. And that was a hard truth for him to learn. And because of that experience, he said no Black person in his circle would ever go through what he went through. And that's why he has an open door policy at his production company. Another thing that he talked about, and this was tea. And you know what? Some people may say that he was throwing shade. No, he was throwing the whole damn tree. He talked about how social media has poisoned reality TV stars. Literally, he said verbatim that social media has killed the reality TV star. He explained that cast members now use social media. Listen to this. They use social media to turn against production teams when they don't like how they are being portrayed in an episode. He didn't name names, but he was definitely addressing someone, aka Melanie. Also, I saw someone in the comments saying that reality TV is scripted. And I just have to say, because I'm, producing my own reality TV show, it's both yes and no. Here's how it works. In a lot of reality TV shows, cast members are paired with either story or field producers. These producers spend time with the cast members, getting to know them, and learning about their real lives. Then they help shape storylines that fits the premise of the show. So when you hear reality TV stars saying, oh, I don't want to talk about that, that's too real. It's like, well, why did you sign up? Why did you sign up to showcase your life on a public platform if you didn't want to show the real stuff and you're getting paid to do it? That's why when Megamind, aka Sunny Minx, backstabbed Destiny, I was like, oh, you're fired. If you pull some shit like that on my team, you're fired. See, Megamind, aka Sunny, this is a sticky situation. Yes, you did your job by getting to know Destiny and gathered information about her so she can have a storyline in the series, because that's part of being a producer or a field or story producer. But the issue is you took that personal information and used it against her by getting involved with both her exes, Destiny's ex-husband and her ex-boyfriend. That says a lot about your character and your worth ethic. It crosses the line between doing your job and betraying someone's trust. Yeah, I would have fired your goofy ass. You're fired. Anyway, Carlos talked about how the industry doesn't value Black reality stars, which who would disagree with that? I 100% agree with him. He even said that he sees Portia Williams as the next Black Kardashian. No, I don't see that. I see her as Portia, but I don't see her as the Black Kardashian. But overall, from what I've seen, when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, it seems though like it hasn't been the same since Carlos left. And lastly, one thing I love about Carlos King is that he's not afraid to talk about his accomplishments. There's absolutely nothing wrong about that. Shit, I would brag about myself too. So last thing, yes, when it comes to field producers or story producers, they gather information regarding that cast member. And then they shape what they gather into a storyline for the series that fits the premise. Get what I mean? So it's like it's scripted, but it's not. Last thing. Carlos King has been working in the reality TV show business, the industry, for years. I remember watching Love and Hip Hop, and I saw his name in the credits. Same with the Real Housewives franchise. So he knows what he's doing.